was the whole wait. This was going on, that was going on. They were being sued by Sunrise Entertainment, aka Bandai, for it. So yeah, finally, what was it? A couple weeks ago, ended up hearing from. I got this through Samuel Decal. They only required half a deposit on it. So anyway, so let's get to that. I'm gonna shift the camera around and I'll pop this open so you guys can see whether it was worth the price and the time. So I'll be back in a few. Alright, so here we have the box, and it did come in a fairly good sized box. What do we got? Like 27 wide by 16, so yeah, it's sizable. Alright, so, and I've already kind of cut the tape but not removed it all, for address purposes, things like that. I don't need any psychotic fan mail, people sending me dog poo in the mail or anything else interesting. You know, I was kind of hoping, because I saw everybody else that's overseas was getting in this green bag, cloth bag. And I was kind of hoping to get one. Alright, so when you order it, it ends up coming in this. By the way, I believe you can possibly still get them through HQO Parts. I don't know. They on Facebook they were advertising them. Now supposedly I was supposed to still get the pre-order edition. That was another thing that I was not exactly pleased about through Samuel. Let's see if you can see. It has seals on all four sides. Was in the long run, I ended up being charged an additional $20 because supposedly the price had increased. And that was for the limited, it was supposed to have the light up handles, things like that, which they told me originally wasn't going to be available. So I don't know. It depends on who you end up talking to. So here we have this side. This looks a lot like G Systems, just regular frame, 1/100 scale. Except they just put it together just like the what was it, the Sosby Evo version. There's that. Artwork on there, some 3D artwork. Let's see, some pictures of it all together. That was another thing that really made me nervous, was it wasn't until I don't know, the last couple pictures that were put up on Facebook through them when they were making this, you saw pictures of the binders, you saw pictures of the kit, but you never saw pictures of it on the kit. Speaking of, I'm finishing up a 1/72nd scale commission for someone, and I'm having to completely redo the shoulder binders and recast them for something more durable because they're cracking and just won't hold. Let's see, booster pack design, big rocket thrusters which are connected with blue LEDs, the band switch on the top flap to flip it on, yellow LEDs also controlled by the back tail switch, bottom size of the back tail, multi-layer structural details. Let's see here. This product is designed for ages 15 and up. Please read these instructions. Also see assembly. Ain't nobody got time for assembly manuals. Care opening packages. Let's see. So, and I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can. Throw some shadow on there. Outlet free plow parts. Work on an external internal robot frame. Plastic parts are in preform packages. Rechargeable battery. Plenty of LEDs. It actually says equipped with plenty of LEDs. USB type charging system. Choking hazard. ABS plastic, TPU soft vinyl, clear ABS plastic, LED connector sockets, and photo etching, recyclable outer gift box, inner theme card, instruction manual, and reusable plastic bags. All right. So let's see here. Slice this bad boy open. And the front artwork, I've actually been seeing this around, is actually very good. I really like this. Let's see. They didn't pop out all the, that's funny. You can see that it has pop out lettering. Alright, so what do we got? On the very top here, looks like you have the metallic stickers. Let's see, in your photo etch parts. Let's see, nothing on there. Yeah, metal decal, photo etch. I was expecting a lot more photo etch than that. Alright, now to the meat of things. Let's see here. You got water slide decals, looking at the reflection. They don't look too thin. They literally look like scaled down models, versions of the G System one. So we'll go over the booklet. Let's see, the parts. Oh look, you still get to put it together. Isn't that awesome? As you can tell, I don't have much love for G-System frames. There are a buttload of parts, let me tell you. Let's see. Yeah. This is pretty much, I think, take your PG kit and jam it in a 1/100 scale, and that might equal how many parts this is. Alright. And then here's a quick just overview of the build. So it looks pretty good. We haven't seen the parts yet. Everything can look good on a picture. I just want to make sure that all you guys get to see what you have to look forward to if you end up getting this. Hopefully I don't get slapped with, "You can't show our pictures on the internet." Oh, here's another thing too. Does not come with a base, but you can order one from G System. Okay, so there's that. Well, let's put that back in the... Hopefully this does not end up being the way that I feared it would and end up out in the back on fire. here are the parts. See if I can do this without tipping them over, knocking them everywhere, because that would severely suck. Alright, so let's look at the frame. So, yeah, you want to know, at least on the frame, why it doesn't have any injection mold marks. Because if you can see there, I don't know if it's going to focus on that. There's nub marks. So there were, and they clipped them off. I can tell you right now, I really don't foresee this being able to stand and hold the weight. No ratchet system, it just screws. So it's not horrible. Not as much texture as I was expecting, but you are going to need a file to get down those nub marks. And let's see here. Arm part, shoulders, arms. Yeah. So first of all, they have the oh no, the fingers are not backwards. I'm going to try and make it focus here. I missed my old camera because it would focus perfectly. Okay, so you can see the injection marks there. You can see the nub cuts on there. Yeah. Like I said, it's not the worst, but for the price and everything and all the hype, it could be better. It's a good way to put it. It's not Bandai. Alright, so there's tray number one. Comes with, no, it has those on there, but it comes with another full set of 1/100 scale action hands, which those are fully posable, as well as these. So I guess that's a plus. Now, this is kind of hilarious. So it comes with these, and it has more in here, but these are the same size as their 160 scale. And let me tell you, the ones that I had for the 172, or the 172 Kshatriya, yeah, they didn't work. Not worth a damn. They kept either shorting out, or they had the wiring backwards in the handle. Okay, so we got some wire, batteries, wires, LEDs. Good times, good times. Alright, so this one is the binders. Alright, so So we have I mean, it's not bad. It's really light. Moldings could have been cleaner. And you know what? I can tell you, looking at the inside, and even the outside, you won't be able to see it, not unless you end up getting it. All these parts were done by 3D printer. I can see the markings. There's a distinct lines when it's going back and forth on there. Let's see. I remember the Moya Iron Man kits. They had them. They were 3D printed. Let's see here. Seam line here and here. Let's see, and you can see one that comes down here. Sorry, I've got two different people texting me at once at the same time, and I'm not in a time rush, especially since I don't have to worry about that for my videos. You have these, really guys, you have those. These are your injection marks. So you'll end up seeing that on toys, things like that. They have that little round whatever, and that's your injection mark. So you have, it looks like probably a 3-piece mold with your 2 injection points here. But the nice part is they are straight. You do have you have those seams, but should be able to sand fairly easily. Alright. Alright, tray number 1. Lots of little thrusters and bits and parts and tray number 2. Oh, what do I see? What do I see? Wait. Okay, so remember that whole point? I don't need this whole thing open. I just need this one side. Remember the whole no injection marks. What is that? What? Wait. What is that? Focus. Here you go. Oh. Is that a part like it was cut off of a tree? Looks like it. Let's see. I thought I saw one on here. One there. Huge one there. This part. Don't think that's supposed to be there. And almost all of these have that. So, though they do not come on trees, there are injection marks. There are the injection ports. Looking over on the chrome bits too. Look, you got some on there. On all of these. On these. So that means that part's pretty much a freaking lie. You got the typical cheap China PE parts. Now, I may be nitpicking, but whatever. Yeah, same on here too. So the one thing that does intrigue me, I'm going to pop this open to see. Is it's already pre-colored, which that part's kind of cool. So far, that's the coolest part that I've seen about this so far. Is this molded with the white and then color over it. So that part's cool. Jeezy crazy. They should have just done this on trees, but let's see more. So this has to be the last one. So for their first one putting out like this, I give them an A for effort. I give them an F for execution. Because they should have had this all planned out. They should have had this all planned out. They should have already had things in the starting before they started doing the pre-orders. And I know what they did. And they ended up taking in all the funds from people, paying for their pre-orders, and then that's what they used to fund to do this. I can understand that, but it could have been done a lot better, a lot more organized. I don't know. But anyway, so that's it on this, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave your comments and stuff down at the bottom. If you choose to get it, I can't say that's horrible. Lots, there is a lot to do, and but I'm sure that you'd end up enjoying it. I know a lot of people are still scrounging to get one, and good luck to you. And hopefully you don't have to pay an outrageous price. Do not panic about not being able to get the pre-order one, because all you're getting is light up sabers and an extra set of hands. That it doesn't matter. They're probably not going to work anyway. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.